Hey everybody, Dean Graziosi, and welcome to the Weekly Wisdom. It's an honor and a privilege and a pleasure to have you here. Okay, I always talk about my kids, maybe too much, but they're the love of my life, which most parents feel the same exact way. I want to talk about a lesson I just shared with my son, who at a young age, he's only 6, but he's attaching, I see this already, and you know, it's that thing, nature and nurture, right? But he's attaching his happiness to external things. And I'm already working with him on this. And I want to give you the advice I gave him. I told my son that happiness lives inside all of us. But what we can do is create habits that say, when I get that job, when I do my first real estate deal, when I get that relationship, when I lose weight, I'll be happy. When this happens, then I get to be this. And I see my son already wanting to get done with one thing and say, what's next? I want to run to this because maybe that will make me happy. And my daughter doesn't have that. So I've been steering my son and he gets it. And what I told him is, picture happiness as a little compartment that lives inside of you. And we have the opportunity to let it out anytime we want. We don't have to attach it to a moment or a thing because things go away. You know, I told this story before, but I knew a couple that moved to California because they wanted to watch the sun go down every night. And oh my God, the first 6 months it was amazing. A year in, they were like, oh my God, we got to get these blinds up. The sun is always blinding us at night. All of us get accustomed to things. You want a relationship so bad. You say, when I get that relationship, I'm going to be happy. And you court the person and you have this amazing dating process, and 2 years later, you don't even recognize each other anymore. So if we think that the next thing, the big hit, the extra money is going to make us happy, we're setting ourselves up for failure. So I'm sharing what I shared with a 6-year-old, but what if happiness was this endless bucket that lived inside of us? And we could teach ourselves to access it quicker, sooner, and whatever we want. You see, I believe if anybody ever tells you money doesn't buy happiness, they're wrong. It doesn't make you happy. It doesn't make you a better person. In a lot of cases, it's just a magnifying glass. But money does solve problems. If you can cut a check for a problem, the problem goes away. But if we don't work on us, we're just going to magnify who we are. And I believe for a lot of years that success was the core and happiness came after success. And I've come to realize, and maybe you could say it's easy for me because I have money now, but I've come to realize that the core of life, the core of success is happiness. And if this week you could work on attaching letting that happiness overflow and come out whenever you want, I think it'll be something that you're not expecting. I literally am watching my son do this already at 6. I make sure I think of it that way. When I'm grumpy or something's going wrong or my day's not right, I'll go, no, I have happiness living inside of me. I'm going to let it out. I'm going to let more of it out right now because I decide to be happy. You know, my good buddy, Tony Robbins, I was just up in Toronto with him and I spoke on stage and he went on stage. And dude, I love watching that guy every time. When I watch him, listen, we both have great companies. We're both changing the lives of people all around the world. But when I watch him, I become a student. When he learned from me, when I went and trained him how to do real estate and I trained his wife and I trained his in-laws, he was a student of mine. And watching him makes you realize that we can be happy in a moment. We can change our state in a moment if we decide to. And I'd love to give you that gift. Also, if you haven't got tickets already for October 12th in Phoenix or October 14th in Denver, Tony and I are doing a live event. And it's the first time we've ever been together in the States. And I know you might have to drive a little ways. I'm not sure where you are watching this, but you can get a ticket for under $97. And I'm giving away an awesome bonus. If you get the tickets before this limited offer runs out, I'm going to send you my new abundance course. It's a $300 course. I want to bribe you to get there, to watch me live, to watch Tony live and see there's that next level of life. So if you didn't get your ticket, you can click the link on this page or you can go to deansevent.com. That's deansevent.com and grab a ticket for $97. Grab a friend, get them there to see Tony and myself live. I'm Dean Graziosi. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next week.